and welcome to Minecraft. My name's Damien Darkside, and you're watching GWG. I just did my usual intro in reverse. So, many of you might be wondering, hey Damien, what the hell are you doing? And I'm here to say, hey guys, I'm building a cafe. Yep, I'm building I wanted to build a bakery, but I felt like a bakery would be like, you know, like, I don't know. I like to think I'm French. I like the thought of a cafe more than a bakery, or like a, you know, a bakery. A cafe is pretty much just a bakery shoved into itself. So this is the outlines for it, the walls and the wood needed, and it's going to be this almost 8-ish type thing. So the kitchen's going to be right here, and then I'm going to have seating area here, here, and here, and then I'm going to have a pathway leading out here. And I'm going to probably put like a little bit of a fence over here to like block them in here, but I want this to be kind of like a nice little seating area so people can, you know, theoretical people who are totally in this world can sit and relax and watch, you know, have the water gently fall down. And I've got good plans for it. There we go. And I've got good ideas. So let's do this. First, I need to put down foundations in. And now first I need to clear out my inventory of this crap. Then I need to put the foundations in, and then I'll be able to grab all of the extra stuff. And the good thing about this is that this is where a lot of the food processing will be done. Why have just a small, stupid, dinky little building when you could have, like I said, a part of the town? So, pathway up to here, come inside, and probably have some like bushes and flowers and stuff out front. And I'll think of a name while we go through here. It's going to be French, of course. So here we go, let's put some foundations down. And just before I get into the build, just like everything I make, you'll be able to build this in vanilla Minecraft with similar materials, so it won't be too far out there. And again, just because this is so fun to watch. God, I love that. And just for the sake of transparency, you might have seen, yeah, I am recording there. So all of this, the given stuff, I load up, I have a separate world. I got pretty much the idea off of Seth Bling way back in the day. And I suggest you do this too. Have a second world that you can pretty much just screw around in. And that's where I do most of my builds. I already have that built. I already know what I'm doing. But I have that built in a separate world. So all of this extra stuff that you see here are all things that I was using in order to build. But because I didn't shut down Minecraft, it just transferred the speech throughout the world. So guys, I'm not cheating. Otherwise, I'd have way more stuff. Well, I am cheating in the sense of keep inventory and some warps, but I'm not resource cheating. So, just thought I'd have transparency there. I'm all about making sure that we could trust each other on this channel. So, that's all. I'll get back to the build. Alright, now sometimes I start on the inside of the structure, like get all the layout first, but this time, since I know what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing the outside of the structure. And I already got these already made up, so we're going to have windows on a few sections of this build. However, some areas obviously won't have windows just because of what I'm doing. So for this part here, I'm just having the walls made, and I'll blip back to you when you see all the walls made. Wow, this is super professional. Alright, and here is the outside. Now, this does have a whole bunch of cobblestone. What I'm going to be doing is switching out these pieces, some of the pieces, for mossy cobblestone. And you might have also noticed the weird shape this is taking. Like, they've got, like, these little indents here and there. That's on purpose. That's so that the place has a unique look of its own. That's separate from all the buildings over there. Obviously, the barn would look different from those. But you can't keep on building the same structure over and over and over and over again. Even though I'm using the same materials over and over and over again. Yeah, that's better. Have something that looks slightly different. So, what I'm going to be doing is next... Did I just totally skip it? Screw it. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. So, now what I'm going to be doing, now that I have this in, is I'm going to take out the floor and put in a new floor. Alright, so then I added the floor with the Sakura planks, and then I did some stone brick, the flat stone brick, some stone slabs, and then I alternated stone bricks and stone slabs. And it really did a nice little outline job here, which is really nice. And then I'm going to be putting a bunch of furnaces here and there. I need that one for later. And then I'm going to have a chest here and a chest here, which I probably should do now. We've got all this wood sitting around. chest here and a chest here. That'll be for storage of things. And then we're going to need some specific harvest craft blocks, such as a presser, so we can squish things and take juice out way more efficiently and do it a stack at a time, where I don't have to actually look at it. And an oven, because screw furnaces. We gotta make it look nice. Plus, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey, we need a stone basin as well, because it's infinite water, even though no water was used inside the creation of it. And we also need, not a chisel, but a cutting board, because that would be really nice. And now we gotta do all these weird stuff, so forget which one it is. It's like an upside down katana, maybe not. There we go. Skillet, a butt, and other stuff. Here, let's just go straight to Harvest Craft. So we got a skillet, a pot, so many things we could eat. All the seeds. Where the hell is that? We need bakeware, skillet, pot, saucepan. Oh, the other way around. You think that would have been good enough? Saucepan, and then we just need bakeware. Then we just need the other stuff. Okay, so I'll get that in a sec. Which are? I've got the other things cooking, but I grabbed the mixing bowl and the motor and pestle. So we got all that. So we could go off and go back to the build and pop those into chests. And voila, we have a kitchen. I put the presser here, chest under here. This is temporarily holding this stuff. I've got a stone basin so I could get water. I've got extra chest space here that's going to have the ingredients. I have a cutting board that I could use to do the cutting board stuff. And I have a pot, which I could use to craft stuff that I need to use the pot with. And the pot, funny enough, can only be put on top of the oven, which acts as a furnace. So now that we have that, and we have some extra furnaces here, I thought that just looked good because it's a bakery. Now that we have that, let's pop some windows in. Also, this is how you get bakeware. It's good for baking pies. I love me some pie. Alright, so here I'm putting some shelves. I could put some stuff up on the shelf, like... You can just take it right off. But I only do want to do one line of shelves. And the reason why is I believe that there's just enough of these things, I'm just going to pop those in there for half a second, that I could put all of those up on the shelf. There we go. So I could put ingredients in here and finished food in there. And then I have up here to grab all the things I need off the shelf, because the cutting board here and the pot's right there. And these two never interact with each other, so it's going to be really good. And that just... Look how neat and organized that is. That just looks great. I might do something on the other side and put, like, ingredients up there. Alright, so this is shaping up quite nicely. And, of course, one of the last parts you have to do is build the roof, but I'm not going to step you through that, because it's the same flippin' roof. I'm being consistent because, like I said, I want this village to seem consistent, but we got some cool things we can do on the little sides here that will make this building pretty unique. And funny enough, I'm going to have to check back on the editing. I think I might have messed up on a spot and just transferred somewhere else without recording. But pretty much, I'll double check. But like, there shouldn't be too much. It's basically fill up the kitchen with the stuff and then just build a roof. Yay! Alright, so now that we've got the main roof complete, you'll notice that with the shape of this whole build, it's a little bit unique. We don't have the exact same features that we do have on other buildings here, so we have to be a little bit different. And for this time, I want... Whoop, I think that's... Nope, that's the right way. I think I'm just going to have it so that we have these little we have these little notches here that we could fill up with a whole bunch of stuff. And a good thing you could put is bushes. You could run bushes from the bottom up. And because the wood's there, they won't disappear. Although with the, yeah, that doesn't affect Minecraft anymore. And I don't have to go under. Whoa! That is not kind, Mr. Zombie. Give me your stuff. Drop anything good? Nope, you dropped nothing good. Thank you for wasting my time and everyone else's. I hope you're proud of yourself, Zombie. So these torches are not going to be the torches that we have inside of here for permanent use. Nope, not at all. So we're going to just put that in there so zombies stop spawning and screwing up our good time. And then we're going to keep putting in. So, anyways, because this is a little bit unique, we get to have a little bit of a spin on this. And so, like I said, you could have bushes running around. Like, even in these corners, bushes would be very nice. But I've got something special planned. I'm going to show it to you right quick away, and it is glowstone. So I got a piece of glowstone up in here, so that way it illuminates the area, and it, you know, it'll be pretty good. So if I put 2 flowers here, it'll illuminate the flowers. But the only problem is I need more glowstone, so I'm going to go off to Nether, pick some more up, and finish off the part of the build here. I'd have to say that hammers are fantastic at getting through the Nether. Plus, we might see it as we dig, but yep, it doesn't actually touch these, so these won't go off exploding on me while I'm trying to get through here, which is always a plus. Alright, see you guys in a bit when I get more glowstone. Also, that thing is new. Kind of what happens when I kill it. Alright, so when I killed it, it has a basal's rod, which has a really kick-ass, it's just like the other ones, a really kick-ass thing. It gives me pulverized obsidian, possibly, and I could get petromethium dust. I wonder what that does. Tectonic promethium, which, just like the other thing, has no use yet. Probably. Oh, it'd be probably cool if I could use it as a fuel of some kind. That'd be really nice. Any other use apart from that? Nope. Just looks cool. Alright, so let's continue on for the venture. I got some glowstone, but I want to grab some extra stuff. Alright, so when we're in there, I got a whole bunch of nether ores again. So I got this ardite ore and cobalt ore from Tinker's Construct, which unlocks a very high tier metal, manlian, but I don't like using it because it's kind of rare for me to get pieces of. So we're just going to keep on continuing with what we've got. Now that we've got a good chunk of glowstone, we can continue on with our builds, especially now that I also have some extra iron and shit. Alright, so now I've hopefully configured it, so yep, there we go. Now we've got some gold ores. So this makes the ores, and possibly some slag, hopefully. The slag might jam this up, but I don't mind. And, or if I can, if we get some slag immediately, I could probably pop it off to the side. But now I have it so that it shoots out here and it all goes in through here. So, yay, automation. Automation's fun, isn't it, children? Get all this in here. I'll deal with the extra ores and such later. Oh, there we go. Rich slag. I'm going to pop that over here, so it'll still have things inside of the pulverizer. And the pulverizer won't pulverize the rich slag, so see, there's induction, enchantments, nothing else. And so we got that. Alright, so now that we got that going, let's get back onto our build. And here we go. Now we have all of our glowstone pieces in, so it's nice and lit up. Now we just have to finish off the insides, which I need 3 tables and 6 chairs. Alright, so now I've added the chairs in so people can sit down, have a nice good bit of food to eat, stand on the tables when they get off the chairs. But I don't like this lighting, so do you know what we're going to do? We're going to replace this lighting. Alright guys, so here is the cafe. It's a pretty good place. I really like this. So I'll be digging out a pathway to the front here, and then we come in, and then we have this nice little place. I put out that up there for some reason. I might put a clock up there. And then we have some oak tables. You could go, you could sit down, you could speak to your significant other. And then over here, we got the people who could work behind here. We got some furnaces we could do. We could make some press. And this will be our main food preparation area for when we need stuff. And I could put 4 items up here and a few items up there. And then we come into the back, and we have some seating here, too. I might put a little bit of a path out here. That way people could sit, and they could look at the marvelous view that is these 2 huge, massive trees and the forest I have demolished. So there we go. And that is how you build a cafe. And I'm sorry if I've been jumping around all over the place. This episode took 2 hours to make. So I'm sorry if I just seemed disconnected a couple of times, or some of the transfers weren't steady. You know me, I'm still learning this, so we've got that. I'm going to be doing a few extra details on there, which would be really good, so we could all start on that. Just give me a sec so I can get this done. There we go, fully repaired shovel. And so, what else can we do for that? Well, one, we can move the food over. That'll probably be a good idea. I'll probably do that off camera. But the main thing is that that's now complete. I don't have to worry about it anymore. But let's get a good sign on there, alright? Every good cafe needs a sign. Oh, whoop, no, I had exactly what I wanted. I had the fancy lanterns. I put those up on the wall. See, look, I don't even know if I have that right or not. So I need a sign, oak wood label, and paper. Alright, I can get that done. Alright, now I bet a few won't know about this, but if you have these fancy oak signs, you could actually edit them. You can actually edit them pretty decently. So the text scale, let's do 4. And I have Le Café. That's too big. So let's 3. Le Café Kobo. Corbeau. There we go. I didn't even type it in because I'm looking down. Kobo. And Le Café Kobo is the Raven Cafe. So that's how we work that out. And if I do this, there we go. I can increase the size. Put this raven feather over here. You get to hear a whole bunch of clicking. I'm trying to muffle it. Le Café Corbeau. There we go. The Raven Cafe. And that looks pretty good, eh? We got that. We got a raven's feather up on there. And this is the Raven Cafe, Le Café Corbeau. So, I hope you have yourselves a wonderful time. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and that you may come back another day in order to enjoy more GWG with Damien Darkside, and you have yourselves a wonderful day. Au revoir!